Hola, mi amigos! Hi, guys. Hope you're doing well. I know the week has been a little bit rough. There's been a lot of illness around. Um, so I hope you're hanging in there. Okay, so not much to mention this week. Same as usual, just pick pile 1, 2, or 3, whichever number resonates with you. Give that video a watch. The timestamps are in the description so you can skip ahead to the pile that you've chosen. Just a reminder that I go live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. and I go live on a Monday night on YouTube. So if you're coming from Facebook, the only way you can actually watch this video is by clicking on that link and coming into YouTube. So what I'll try and do is put up a link on Monday nights so you can just follow the link and pop up on YouTube. And yeah, we can just have a chat. I'll pull some cards, see what's happening. It is pretty slow at the moment because I'm still building the audience on YouTube. But over the next couple of weeks, it should really start to take off. So I hope you guys have a good week. And I hope to see you guys on one of the live platforms. And until next week, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, so that's actually a really great card. It's the wish card. It's the home card. It's safe as houses. Everything's going to be all right. Calm your farm. Okay. Now, this is really good because it is talking about wishes coming true. So keep in mind, this is a free general for what's just ahead. So these wishes are probably going to be small. It could be as simple as you're in the midst of having COVID and you're like, I just want this over and done with. The wish come true might be that you heal quickly and that it's over and done with. Don't rule out big wishes coming true, like winning the lotto or finding that special somebody. Absolutely, totally possible. But wish aside, the wish part aside, it is saying safe as houses, as in it's all going to be okay. I feel like that the message this week for you guys is one that is calming. Calm down. It's all going to be okay. Okay. Even if it's not working out right now, this is like overall your wishes are going to come true. This is what this sign is. Yes, there may be some small wishes that come true at the moment. I keep knocking the camera. My apologies. But overall, I do feel like the message for you guys is chillax. It's going to be all right in the long run, okay? Don't get bogged down in the nitty-gritty of what's happening right now and allow that to color the way you see your future. So sometimes, we're going through a breakup, everything sucks, we're really sad, we're never going to be happy again. Don't get stuck in that sort of headspace that you doom the rest of your future because of how you're feeling right now. Okay, understand that this too shall pass. Good things happen, bad things happen, everything comes in waves. It's a timing thing, so it is going to be okay. All right, take a deep breath. Now, the first card out is the Winter card. So this is actually talking about, again, the whole thing with calming at the moment. When you need to calm down, you obviously need to take a step back. You need to have some time to yourself. This protection card is this Winter card is a protection card. It's kind of saying, look, you do need to protect yourself from outside influences at the moment. And by what I mean by that is you need to take yourself out of the equation. You do need to take that step back. I'm not saying that this is a protection like watch your back, you're about to get, I keep going to say things that I can't say online or I'm not supposed to say online. So it really isn't watch your back, somebody's out to get you. It's not specifically that. It's actually you need to protect yourself. You need to gather that energy. What little energy you have right now, you need to keep for yourself. Step back. This is a hibernation card, a bear in winter hibernating. This is kind of like you need to do that. You need to bring yourself back together and recharge. So again, I know there's a lot of illness going around at the moment. And that's a very good reason not to push yourself, to pull yourself back if you are suffering or just getting over something. It may be great that you're feeling better, but still understand that your immune system's still low. Your energy levels are probably still low because your body is still healing and recovering. So don't push yourself too hard, or you're gonna get sick again. You're gonna prolong it. Okay. So it is taking some time for yourself and just calming down. I do feel like that. I don't want to say there's rough times ahead, because that sucks to hear from a psychic. But having said that, we always know that there are going to be rough times ahead. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for a psychic to say that. Um, but what I want to say to you is, yeah, there's rough times ahead, but there's good times ahead as well, okay? But there is a need to calm and center yourself and relax and restore your energies right now. And that's why I'm like, there's rough times ahead. I don't necessarily feel like it's anything to really worry about, but I do feel like it's kind of like the universe is giving you this time now to say, okay, get your energy together, because there's a lot coming that's going to start happening around you soon, and you're going to need your energy. Now, please don't take that as a negative thing. Please don't think that, oh, all hell's about to break loose and I'm going to need all my energy to just keep a hold of my sanity. No, it could be that really great things are going to happen. Maybe you get asked out, or maybe that project takes off, or you get, whatever. The holidays are coming up, there's a lot of stuff going on that can be really fun and really great. So it's also, you need to hold on to your energy, because you don't know, you're going to need that energy if you get asked out to a zillion parties and right now you're feeling half dead because you've just gotten over COVID. Okay, so it's not specifically saying that you need this energy because bad things are going to happen. I'm not actually picking that up. I am picking up that you are going to need this energy. And it's more so just to heal and get in the right headspace, okay? Coming up to end of year, a lot of people just naturally start making plans for the following year and thus the future of their life. And a lot of people around this time of year are like, oh, I really should look at doing my resume and changing jobs next year, or further education, or this or that, and blah, blah, blah. And right now the energy is low. You need to get that energy, recharge your energy so that you can focus on actually making those things a reality, rather than just, my New Year's resolution this year is blah. It is that sort of scenario, that you are going to need this energy for your future happiness. Okay. Wow, this is actually funny. This is a question and pathway card. So this is upside down. This is actually saying don't question things at the moment. Don't overthink things. Don't take things too serious. Again, it's all about calm down. Like, just be in the moment, and if you're not feeling it, then go sit on the lounge and watch a movie. Like, you've got to look after yourself. This question card is actually saying don't overthink things. I don't want to say to you that it's saying don't look at the big picture and where you want to go, because there's still, yes, you need to do that, but don't stress over it. Don't be like, oh, I really want to move to Brazil, but how am I ever going to afford that? That's never going to happen. I can't do. Stop. Calm down. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You could win the lotto. A family member or a friend could win the lotto. You can meet somebody that, wants to hire you in Brazil, or, romantically, somebody could. There's just a billion ways that can happen. Don't limit the university. Don't limit the universe by your imagination, okay? The universe has a bigger imagination than we do, and can see things from a different perspective and from different points, and make things happen that we wouldn't even think possible. Like, so don't put up all those, no, that can't happen, or that won't happen. You're creating that negativity. So pull back away from that, okay? But right now it's like, calm down. It's all going to be okay. Don't question it. You're headed in the right direction. Especially for people that feel that they are headed in the right direction, even though they might be not feeling it at the moment, or like hitting a road bump and, oh, look, it's tiring, but I know that this is going to get me where I want to go. Don't question it. Go with it, okay? This is again not saying don't ask yourself questions like, what is going to bring me happiness? What do I want to do? Those questions are fine to ask. You need to be asking those, but don't overthink it. Like, if you're like, look, I've always wanted to be a pilot, but I became an accountant, there's still no reason, regardless of age or anything else, why you can't be a pilot, okay? If that's something you really want to do, then go and do it. Those questions fine to ask, but don't be like, well, how am I going to make that happen? Because I would have to do this and that and blah, 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 blah. No, calm down. One step at a time. Do some research into it and go from there. Now, your final, look at this, guys. Your final card is the best card you can get in my deck of cards. So, in my opinion, these are the two best cards you can get. This is the blessing card. This is the universe. This is happily ever after. Everything's going to work out. There aren't any big problems. There's going to be blessings. It's all going to be fine. And this is the second best card, which is the wish card. Again, wish is coming true, which is like a blessing. So you've got both cards here. Great spread. And like I said at the beginning, this is about calming down. It's all going to be okay. Safe as houses, and you're protected, you're safe. Don't question it. Just understand that it is so. And your blessing card, like, it is going to be the best thing. There are great things ahead for you. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. As always, if you want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenpsychic@gmail.com. I'm live Sunday nights on TikTok at 7 p.m. and Monday nights on YouTube at 7 p.m. So, I hope these videos help. I hope to see you on one of the live platforms. And I hope you have a good week. Until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, if you chose pile number 2, this is for you. Okay, yes, I've had too much coffee this morning, but whatevs. Let's go. Okay, so this is great. This is the health card and the healing card. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that regardless of which way this card is up, the health card doesn't have a negative, as in pointing out that there's ill health around you, okay? It just doesn't. That's up to me as the psychic to interpret and feel from the card. Having said that, yes, there are health issues around at the moment, okay? Look, this is a general reading, so there could be like 20 or 30 people watching this. Odds are, without being psychic, odds are that one of you people watching are going to have some sort of a serious illness, whether that be epilepsy, ADHD, or, you know, a big medical issue like cancer or something, okay? I'm not saying that that's what's coming. I'm saying that the odds are there are people out there that already have that. Now, that aside, I'm not picking up major health problems. I am picking up, like, there is a lot of illness around at the moment. People are getting sick. Having said that, for those that are already sick or have just been sick and that are healing, I do feel like that there is a lot of health, a lot of healing, okay? So this general with the healing isn't specifically saying watch out for ill health or be warned there's ill health. I'm actually picking up the flip side, that the healing of it, they're coming out of it, okay? So the people that have been pretty healthy lately, this is pretty much like just keep on top of it, watch symptoms. You know, if you start to feel run down or you start to get a runny nose, jump on the vitamins, or Sambucol from Woolworths is really good at getting a jump start and cutting off a cold before it starts. It's that sort of thing. Now, as a waiver, I do need to say this. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. If you are having any issues health related where you're like, oh, I've suddenly got a pain in the side that hasn't gone away, or anything like that, please go and get it checked out. Okay, again, I'm not picking up anything major, but this is a general. But I am a firm believer that you go and get things checked out. Okay, even if you're worried that something may be big, you're best off getting it checked out now, so you got the best chance of getting over it. Okay, again, I'm not please, I'm stressing, I don't want to freak people out. I'm not picking up major health issues, but just as a public service announcement, if you are suffering from something that is causing you pain or discomfort, please go and see a doctor. Okay, don't just assume. All right, now again, this is a lot of healing and health. Getting off the physical health side of things. I do feel like that this is healing relationships, because healing and health can have to do with healing relationships, or healing a situation, or just healing in general, letting go of baggage and of the past. There is a lot of healing involved. But I do feel like, wow, I am so dizzy right now, which is weird. I'm getting a stabbing pain in the back, right next to my spine. Um, okay. Sorry, guys. There are spirits coming through at the moment. Somebody that's picked this pile is there's somebody there, but that's not what I do in these generals, so they're gonna have to take a step back off. Thank you. Okay, moving on. So there is healing and health, and I actually do feel like that this is healing of family situations. There may have been a little bit of a tiff or a falling out or something like that. There is healing around that as well. Okay, it could be work related as well, just as an FYI. Now, this connection card is upside down. So this is actually kind of on point. It's feeling disconnected, not yourself, not 100%, which all is tied into health and healing. You know, when we're feeling sick, we're not ourselves. Maybe we're overly emotional. Maybe our care factor is so low that we come across rude or cold when normally we're warm and happy. Maybe we become distant when we're normally the first at the head of the queue. It's all that sort of a feeling, okay? I want to say that it is tied into your health at the moment, and it could even be tied into your mental health. But if you are starting to feel disconnected in that sort of way because your energy levels are low, use that as a point of I want to say wisdom, to go, hey, I'm not feeling 100%. Am I getting sick? Now, I'm not the type of person that goes, that asks that question a lot, because I don't want that in the forefront of, am I getting sick? Because the more you ask that, the more likely you are to get sick. But if you're noticing that you're not quite yourself, you gotta take that step back and normally go, why am I feeling this way? Because sometimes we're just cranky. You know, we all have hormones. We all suffer from the energy around us. We all are circumstance to environment, as in our sleeping patterns and the people that are around us, all of that stuff. So it's totally fine to be cranky every now and then for no reason. But if you're really like, I'm not myself, what's going on? If check your health, just be like, okay, maybe I'm getting sick, maybe I'll take a vitamin. Assess the whole situation. So it is kind of like, again, I feel like at the moment it's kind of a warning sign. Not yeah, a warning sign if you're not feeling yourself. Normally I wouldn't go to, it's a health issue, but considering I'm getting this, we're pulled to health at the moment, that is a big thing. Now, the other thing is, if you are already sick or you are healing, not feeling yourself, very down. I know a lot of people get very, very depressed and very vulnerable when they're sick. I do want to say to you that there is, again, this is healing. You are going to start feeling yourself, that you are going to start feeling better. You're going to start reconnecting with people. A lot of people get cut physically disconnected from people, like with COVID, you have to quarantine or whatever. So that is coming to an end. So I do want to stress that as well. Okay, because again, this overall, I know there's a lot of negative aspects that I keep bringing up, but overall, this is a positive reading. Okay, I'm feeling health and healing. And this disconnection is going to flip around, okay? So look, this is the succubus card, anxiety, worry. The fact that it's upside down shows you that you are going to be making progress soon, okay? That you are going to be pulling out of whatever this issue is that may be causing you, whether it's a physical illness, like you've got the cold, you're going to be coming out of it. Don't stress, don't worry. That disease monster is going to stop sucking the life out of you, right? That actually kind of sounds fun. But anyway, moving on. So the other thing is, like I said, this can have to do with healing a family situation, a falling out with a friend, or even work, okay? So this card here is symbolizing that it's soon to come to an end. The healing is going to take effect. You're going to be feeling better that it's over and done with. It's part of the past. There may be some healing in the form of you get some communication that really helps you understand the other person, or vice versa. Your communication finally penetrates the other person and they understand where you're coming from, and there's a lot of growth and healing and reconnecting from that. Okay, so there is a lot of positive energy about this is the end of stress and worry and illness and sickness and all of that good stuff. Okay. Jeez, talking about health and you end up with a card with a gravestone on it, a headstone. Okay, so this is the addiction card. Now, what this is saying, look, yes, it talks about addiction, but straight out, what this is talking about is get out of that thinking of it's never going to get better. I'm going to feel like this. I'm sick of it. Like, this is, you're clouded by all this negative energy around sickness and illness and all of that. Okay, it's get rid of that. Okay, and addiction isn't just drugs, alcohol, gambling. You can be addicted to people, places, and ways of thinking. So a lot of the times when we're sick, again, we're depressed or we're upset or we're vulnerable and we're angry and we just think the worst case scenario and the world hates us and everything, like blah blah blah. Excuse me. Now, all of that is totally understandable. It's totally fine. But you do need to start pulling yourself out of that at a certain point, okay? Because if you stay in that way of thinking, even when you physically heal, then you've got to mentally and emotionally heal. From this negative thinking. So this is kind of like, look, yeah, it sucks, but I'm just going to make the best of it. Like, yeah, I'm bedridden. I need to be in bed right now and rest and relax, but at least I'm going to rest and relax. I'm going to watch a favorite show. I'm just going to lay here and have a bit of a think. Whatever it is, try and find the positives in it, okay? And if you are very much like me, I hate bed rest. I have a phobia of hospitals. Phobia is pretty much a too strong a word. I hate being in a hospital. I will go in there, get medical attention, and then leave. Even if they're like, no, you have to be in here for a week. I'm like, yeah, screw that. See you, bye. Because I hate being stuck in bed and just staring at the roof. And oh my God. And it does make you dwell on, well, when I get out of here, this is what I'm going to do. And what, so there is a focus there when you are stuck in that situation of what you are going to do when you are feeling better and what you're planning to do as soon as you get out of hospital. It's like being released from jail. And that helps you know who you are and what's important to you and what you're really excited about. Like some people will be like, I can't wait to get out of hospital and go to Macca's and have a cheeseburger. Because that shows you that you food brings you enjoyment out of life. Other people are like, I can't wait to get home into my own bed. That shows you comfort and stuff. I can't wait to go see my friends or get out there and go for a drive. Freedom, all these things. So this is a big part of what's going on. But you know, it's different when you're at home in your own bed because you're not locked into that. You can get up if you want. So it is a lot more relaxing. So again, break yourself out of that everything sucks, everything's bad, I'm never going to feel better, and blah, blah, blah. And start focusing on what you're going to do when you do feel better or when you are in a better situation. Again, if this is work related or a thing with a friend or a family that's healing, again, get rid of that. This is kind of like focus on the positive of, well, now that you've made up, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to coffee together? Are you going to spend the day together? You know, it's that sort of break yourself out of the negative and focus on the positive. Okay, guys, I really hope that helped. If you do want a full reading, as always, you can contact me at thegreenpsychic@gmail.com. I am live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok and 7 p.m. Monday nights on YouTube. So I really do hope to see you on one of the social platforms when I go live. I really do hope you have a good week. And until next week, guys, blessed be. Hi guys, it is Aaron, Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. I am kind of cuckoo today, but that makes for a good reading. If you chose pile number 3, this, hooray, is your card. Okay guys, sorry, I was like, when I was counting in, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, wah. Yeah, like, so I am a little bit off the planet today, but like I just said, it makes for a good reading. This is the spirit energy card. So this is probably why I'm kooky. That was my point. In the last reading, I was picking up spiritual energy. I had to stop halfway through because there are spirits around right now, which is why I tend to go kooky these days, when that happens, because I've got all that positive energy. Awesome, that out of the way. This is great. This is spiritual energy. So this is not just me. This is you guys. This is a lot of spirit. Oh, October. Thank you. Didn't even think of that. Somebody just put October in my mouth. He's a lucky guy. So anyway, oh, bear with me, mercy. Okay, so yes, it is October. We are coming up to Halloween. We are coming up to that time where the veil between the living and the dead are the thinnest. That's basically what Halloween is. And because of that, there is a lot of positive spiritual energy around. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Even though the spooky season's still like basically a month away, it's at the end of the bloody month. There is a lot of spiritual energy around. Okay, so right now, be very vigilant about seeing things out the corner of your eye, just having a feeling of peace, because these are positive spirits that I'm picking up. So a lot of times our loved ones come through and they might not everybody can all connect. Even as a psychic, I can walk straight past a spirit that another psychic will pick up, and then I'll turn around like, oh my God, hi. Like it does happen. A lot of times, I know that I've got obviously my own spirits around me, but there are some times where I don't pick up one, or it's like I'm not a god, no psychic is, no person is. So we do miss things. So normal people will have experience with spirits, and sometimes we miss things. So why I'm saying this is because sometimes you might be like doom and gloom and just having a bad day, and then all of a sudden you feel okay. Sometimes that is, yes, your strength of mind and strength of character. Sometimes that is a spirit whispering in your ear, it's all going to be okay. Sometimes they're giving you a hug. There's a lot of love around at the moment, okay? But because of the month that we're in, because of the time period we're coming up to, I think people are going to have a lot of experiences. You might be getting signs of butterflies and stuff like that around you. You might be seeing things out of the corner of your eye. One thing that happens to a lot of people that you don't realize is a smell. Sometimes you'll smell the perfume of somebody that has passed, or cookies that grandma used to make, that is very prevalent in this day and age. So that's another one. You might hear things, you might feel things. There's a lot of spiritual energy around you. Okay, I do want to point that out. Now, the other thing with this card is there's a lot of options. There's a lot of opportunity coming. So if that applies to you, I want to say to you, don't give up, okay? Again, coming up to end of year, a lot of people are thinking that we just naturally start planning for the next year. Okay, well, I've got to get my resume together. I want to get a new job next year, or I want to move, or I want to do this, or I want to do education, or blah, 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 blah. All of that's great. But this is like, there are going to be opportunities. So take those things true. Make those things a reality for you. So it might be that you are looking for a job. I want to say to you, there are plenty of opportunities out there, even if you don't feel like there is, even if you're like, oh yeah, but I might as well stay where I am because blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that. Your life is about moving forward. Okay. And if you stand still, then you're not living life, you're just existing. Okay, so if you're happy where you are, great. It means you've reached a point of happiness. If you're content, meaning I don't particularly like it, but it's fine, that is not okay. Move forward, get another job, find happiness. If you can't get another job for whatever reason, then find a hobby or something to bring in an aspect of happiness, okay? But there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of outings coming up. There's a lot of plans to be made. Don't get overwhelmed. This is a good thing. The more options that you have in life, the better decisions you can make, and the better your life is going to be, okay? I'm excluding romantic, look, I'm not about judgment at all, because I understand everybody is human. We all make mistakes, but I'm not a fan of somebody being in a relationship and still dating. No, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's going to blow up in your face. Okay, so if you are single and like seeing somebody, there are options. Go, as long as you don't commit 100% to one person, and they understand that you're out there looking at, seeing what else is out there. That's kind of the way it's done these days. Then go with God. But yeah, try and avoid cheating on people because it does come back to you. And this actually isn't about hurting somebody else for once. This is actually about you. This is your reading. And what I'm saying is, you cheat on somebody, person A for person B. You fall madly in love with person B. Person B is going to end up cheating on you. Like, that's karma. You know, it will happen that way. Or person B happens to lose whatever you find attractive about them. Maybe they're in a fire and they're suddenly, you know, burnt head to toe and you no longer are attracted to them physically. You know, it just works out. Plus, it can happen, karma can come back in other aspects of your life. So I'm just saying that. Anyway, lots of options, lots of opportunity. I digress. Moving on. This is go with the flow, okay? This is like chill out. There's a lot coming for you in a positive way. This is all positive. A lot of options, a lot of opportunity are coming your way. A lot of good thing is are coming your way. I feel like when I say outings, getting invited out by friends and family, and you know, we're coming up to the holiday period where you're going to be, you know, a lot of plans. This could be catching up with friends you haven't seen for ages, but it's just go with the flow. Don't get overwhelmed. We're very introverted today. Like, oh my God, person A had just asked me, you know, my friend asked me to go out to a party next week, but also my cousin's auntie fucking just invited me to go to dinner next week. That's two things I've got to do with two different... Stop. Don't get overwhelmed. Just chill, go with the flow. It's going to be fine, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be enjoyable. Don't overwhelm yourself with, I've got this and this and that and this and that. If you feel that way, then there obviously needs to be changes in your life because you're at the point where you're at a breaking point and you're overwhelmed. So there needs to be changes. You need to work out what needs to change in your life and make it happen. Okay. Awesome. This is the blessing card. So this is like, I can stop the reading right here. This is the happily ever after card. This is the best card you can get in my deck of cards. Again, it is all going to be okay. Go with the flow, chill. It's going to be fine. This is blessings. The universe is taking notice of you. So this is what I'm saying. If right now you are looking for another job or looking to move or whatever you're looking for, as long as you put in that effort, the universe is going to help you. It's like the universe is looking at you right now going, so what do you want for Christmas? Well, I want a new job. Well, don't just tell me that. If you're gonna say that, nothing's gonna happen. If you're going to go and get your resume together and start looking around for jobs and putting resumes out there, that's when the universe is like, great. Now you've started the work, I can finish it off for you. Here's a perfect job that you never thought you'd do, earning great money, and it's going to change your life in a very positive way. That's how it works, guys. That's what the universe does. The universe can't physically, well, I'm not going to say can't. The universe doesn't normally just click its fingers and make something happen for you. You've got to prove to the universe that you are putting in energy just like the universe is, okay? Everything is 50-50 balance, okay? You've got to put that energy into, not just in your mind, sitting there picturing it. Yes, that's great. That helps manifest, but you've got to physically be putting energy into it. Get your resume together. Look, do the research. Look at what's out there. Start sending your resumes out there. That's when everything starts moving, okay? That's when the universe jumps in. End of negativity, worry, stress, anxiety. Again, this is telling you that this is what's happening, the end of negativity and stress and worry at the moment. But this is also great advice. It's like, stop stressing, stop worrying, pull yourself back. You've plenty of good things ahead, plenty of options, plenty of opportunity. Go with the flow. It's going to be fine. There's a blessing of love and light in the universe around you. So stop bloody stressing. I hope that helped. Thank you for bearing with me. I know I'm a little off the planet today. If you do want a full reading, as always, you can email me at thegreenpsychic@gmail.com. Or you can contact me through the socials. I'm live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok and 7 p.m. Monday nights on YouTube. Also, just FYI, I pulled down my website because in this day and age, who needs one? So if you are looking for the website, it's down. So just send me an email. Okay, guys? I really hope these readings help. I really hope you have a great week. I really hope to see you on one of the socials. And until next week, guys, blessed be.